boxing. Man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you, get 18% off. We out. All right, we're going to talk about Eddie Hearn wanting to have Fury and Wilder 3 canceled if it doesn't happen by December. He said if it pours over to February, that it should be canceled because the WBC and Dillian Whyte have a deadline. But first, we're going to talk about Ryan Garcia potentially about to duck out the Luke Chicken Noodle Soup Campbell fight. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Like I told you guys, it was going to purse bid the other day. So I said it before it was even reported. So put some respect on my name, man. But yeah, WBC ordered a purse bid. Now, it doesn't mean they can't come to an agreement before the purse bid happens, even a minute before the purse bid happens. So basically a purse bid is when anybody in boxing or anybody, in the business can put the money up for the fight. So they can say we got $3 million for the fight, $5 million for the fight, whatever. And basically in this situation, this title eliminator or this interim title fight, it splits, it's 50-50, I heard. So if somebody put $5 million up, Luke Campbell get 2.5, Ryan get 2.5. Somebody come and say $1 million. They both take $500,000. So whatever Ryan is asking for, which I thought the deal was going to be finalized, whatever the purse bid is going to be much less than what he asked for. So PBC can come in and bid on it, TGB Promotions, anybody. So right now it seems that, unless they come to a deal, and they haven't, it's been a few weeks, they've been negotiating, that it seemed like Ryan Garcia wants a tremendous amount of money to fight Luke Campbell. And that's what Jorge Linares was saying, that he wanted a tremendous amount of money to fight him. That's what Fortuna was saying, that he ducked out of him. So at the end of the day, it ain't a good look if Ryan duck out of this situation. We know the DAZN is hurting for the money right now, to the point where they can't even put on Canelo next fight without fans in the stands. So they not even trying to make up the difference no more. So Ryan Garcia probably is going to pull out this Luke Campbell fight. All right. I'd be surprised if it went to purse bid, unless it's some record-breaking purse bid. I'd be surprised if he came in and took the money. So, it don't really surprise me. Ryan Garcia don't want to fight nobody, it seems. It seemed like he wanted a tremendous amount of money to fight guys. And, he just started not really headlining a lot. He had an Anaheim, he just headlined. It was a good crowd. But, he ain't no household name in boxing. He ain't proved nothing yet. And obviously, he do have a Gervonta Tank Davis fight that seemed like they got a handshake agreement on. And Tank said he even take on Luke if he beat Ryan Garcia. But I don't respect Ryan Garcia. He pull out this fight. I mean, I ain't want no respect there to begin with, to be honest. I think everybody know, even the deepest of the deepest or the hardcore of the hardcore Ryan Garcia fan, no, he ain't 100 yet. He far from the sure thing, and ain't nobody sure thing. Even Devin, Shakur, Gary, Anton, Russell, Jerron, nobody is the sure thing. You don't know until you know. But I think Ryan Garcia is just showing us that, he don't want to fight nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to fight Linares, and that's an in-house fight. Didn't want to fight Fortuna, you know what I'm saying? And now he don't want to fight Luke Campbell. So, I mean, I think a lot of people felt that Luke Campbell probably was going to stop Ryan. Some people compare him to Amir Khan, say the first time he get touched, he going to get hurt. You think the fight going to happen? And he just, I know it ain't Luke holding up the fight. Luke probably licking his chops. Saying, I can rebound my career by knocking out this Mexican hype job. You know what I'm saying? And y'all want to blame Oscar De La Hoya? I mean, you could blame De La Hoya. He dropping the ball, with the Canelo Alvarez situation. But Ryan Garcia, what I heard, his advisor is trying to get him as much money as possible, and he's the issue. He's taking some bad advice. So I don't know exactly how much he asked for. I heard that, I think they say he was asking for $2 million to fight Jorge Linares. So he wasn't trying to fight him. He ain't trying to fight Luke Campbell neither. And I don't know if venue going to be a problem. Also, people got to understand, ain't no fans in the stands. Ain't no gate. So if you a fighter that, you want a lot of money to fight, you might as well just take tune-ups and fight bums until live gate come. And it just don't make no sense for Ryan Garcia. You see the talent, but at the end of the day, you see a lot of the deficiencies in the holes. And will he be the favorite of Luke Campbell off of hype? He know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? He did all that talking, I'm going to take the fight, and all of a sudden, it take this long to make a fight. Imagine if he do become a superstar in boxing. He gonna be a worse negotiator than Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think nobody truly believe he gonna be the cash cow in boxing. I think once he step up in opposition, he gonna get iced. The reason Canelo can go around there and fake it till he make it is because he can take a shot. A lot of people don't believe Ryan could take a punch, or he got them skills Canelo got. But it's going to purse bid. I just envision Ryan pulling out of the fight. If I'm Golden Boy, I just shelf that little hoe straight up and down. If it comes down to it, I just shelf him. He want to take legal action and tie it up for court. We can go to court for 2 or 3 years. I take 2 or 3 years out of his career because I think I speak for all fans here. The majority of them tired of Ryan Garcia, little bitch ass. He do all this talking on wax when it's time to sign that contract. He ain't trying to fight. Even though he fighting for a mandatory for Devin Haney, he not even expected to fight Devin Haney next. He trying to go fight Tank. How you gonna fight Tank or Devin Haney? You ain't even prepared. You can't even beat Luke Campbell. You scared to fight Luke. You scared to fight Linares. Linares just got iced by Pablo Cano Cesar. Can't you do the same thing? You know what I'm saying? So I think Ryan prepared to pull out. Hopefully they come to a deal. I thought he can pull it off versus Luke, especially with some help of a little bit Golden Boy pixie dust on top of his head. If y'all get what I'm saying, but don't seem like it's real optimistic the fight gonna happen, because if you go to purse bid and somebody bid on it, the fight ain't worth that much money. I'm not sure how much it'll pull in. Let's say the purse bid go down for $1 million or $2 million. They both get $1 million or $500,000. He's not gonna take that fight. He not asking for 50-50 with Luke Campbell. So, I mean, if it comes to that, if I'm Golden Boy, I'll drop him straight up and down. I'll drop Ryan Garcia. I'll drop him like it's hot. Or I'll shelf him. I'll shelf him. But let's talk about Eddie Hearn. All right, old Eddie Kane Hearn. He says because Bob came out yesterday and said that they might have to wait till February to do the fight because they can't do the fight between Fury Wilder 3 without fans. And he said they might have to wait till February. Eddie Hearn said with the WBC, they have a deadline where the fight with Dillian Whyte has to happen by February, and they should go ahead and do Tyson Fury fight and all this shit and that and the third. Look here, man. I pray to God that Alexander Povetkin knock Dillian Whyte the fuck out. If there's a guy, I pray he knock Dillian Whyte out. Dillian Whyte is the scum of the scum. He's a bum. He's a cheat, 2-time cheat. And I was done with him. When I first seen him fight, he's a fucking bum. But I was done with him when he fought Oscar Rivas, and he knew he failed the drug test, and they didn't notify Oscar Rivas. But you still got people pulling for Dillian Whyte, right? Yeah, Dillian Whyte deserved a shot. What you mean? He didn't want to fight Dominic Breazeale. He passed up on Luis Ortiz. He could have been had a title shot. You know what I'm saying? How can you say you a Dillian Whyte fan outside the UK? I'm telling you, I don't respect no boxing fan that come here capping for Dillian Whyte. You know what I'm saying? Dillian Whyte is a bum. I hope Alexander Povetkin knock his ass and put his dick in the dirt. And I don't even like Povetkin. But I just don't like Dillian Whyte that much. He's saying we could do 1.5 or 2 million pay-per-view. Fool, Eddie Hearn, I heard you did 100,000 on your first fight card over there. You talking about we could take it to Saudi Arabia. We could do 1 point or 1 point. Man, please. You think Tyson Fury trying to turn down another $30 million payday? Matter of fact, it's even more this time for him. He probably going to get 40 and Wilder going to get like 26 or some shit like that. Because he get a 60-40 split versus Wilder. You think Tyson Fury want to go to Saudi Arabia, fight Dillian Whyte for peanuts? For peanuts. He about to get the bag to beat Wilder ass again. You know what I'm saying? And he talking about, well, Dillian Whyte's in great shape. He been training in Portuguese or Portugal. And man, I pray to God if there's a boxing guy somewhere. I pray to God that Povetkin knock out Dillian Whyte so hard he could never fight again. I pray to God he never fight again. I swear to God, I hate that dude, man, as a boxer. I really do. Oh, CJ, you going to? Nah, man, anybody that sit there and shoot that shit up their ass, allegedly, twice, don't deserve to make no living in boxing, bro. And then you shoot the shit up your ass, allegedly. And then you don't notify the opponent, you still fight him. Man, forget Eddie Hearn, man. And his racist ass dad. His whole family racist. They got them fighting the slave master headquarters, bro. In the backyard. Get out of here, man. This dude talking all this junk, but he can't get Callum Smith to fight Canelo. He can't make a fight with Luke Campbell or Ryan Garcia. Like, what do you got on deck? Demetrius Andrade, they talking about fighting Willie Monroe and shit. You putting on these these dollar show, fight cards that people in the United Kingdom don't even care about. Wish I would waste my time watching them bullshit ass Matchroom cards, man. Get a life. I can care less about what happened over there. You know what I'm saying? I can care less. But we should cancel this fight, and and we should do Dillian, Whyte, and Tyson Fury. I don't want to see Wilder Fury 3. Let me just get that started. Only reason I don't even want to see that fight again. The way Wilder got beat down, he need to regroup and take some time off. But I damn sure don't want to see Dillian, Whyte, and Tyson Fury. I damn sure don't want to see that one. So we should cancel this fight, and we should make this fight. They could do 1.5 or 2 million pay-per-views, and man, you can't even do 500,000 with your little weak fight card. Eddie Hearn is a piece of shit. Because when people were saying, oh, AJ needs to take time off and let Andy and Wilder fight, oh no, hypocrite. Straight up hypocrite. Let Deontay Wilder get his head bashed in again, probably. Let Tyson Fury make this easy money, and it's going to happen for Dillian Whyte. Straight up and down. But Dillian Whyte, don't nobody got no love for no ped cheat. And don't nobody got love for somebody who refused to fight AJ last year. You could have fought AJ instead of AJ getting beat up by Andy Ruiz. That could have been you beating up on AJ. So people feel bad for Dillian Whyte. Oh, he been waiting. Man, please. He could have fought. He had to fight 2 title eliminators. They hashed it down to 1. He could have fought Luis Ortiz. He could have fought him twice. Dominic Brazil. No, he chose to fight Joseph Parker. He chose to fight Lucas Brown. He chose to fight Derek Chisora again. At the end of the day, no, man, I'm tired of these dudes, fighting these UK bums or fighting in the UK and refusing to come to America. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, man. You got to come over here and fight somebody. But Dillian Whyte came over here and fought once on the Crawford and Dongo undercard. People don't even know he fought there. You know what I'm saying? Dillian Whyte, usually when these UK dudes come to America, they don't look the same. Don't forget Tyson Fury got put on his ass by a cruiserweight and Steve Cunningham. But let me know what you guys think about the video. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. My Facebook, Instagram, Twitter links are all in the description. So check them out. Also got a Facebook group. If you ever got a question, business inquiry, sponsorship, video request, whatever the situation may be, hit me up there. You got a YouTube question, boxing question, life question. My line's always open. So Twitter's the fastest way to IG and Facebook. Want to make a donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. Best donation to make is to share the video. But PayPal link and all that stuff is in the description. One time for the one time. Let me know what you think. We gone.